Okay, so I'm going to take you through the First Mobility Barros B65 bed.
Lovely.
It's what we'll do is we'll start with the bed frame and then move our way onto the mattress after that. So if we start with the brake, just where my foot is on this blue pedal, it's got another 2 settings on it. So by engaging it into the middle, means that all casters work independently, good for going around corners. Engaging into the top means that the head end brakes lock and we can go in a straight line. And coming back down means that brakes are currently on for the bed. Okay, so moving on to the hand controls and the carer handset. It's got all of the functions of a standard bed frame as well, such as backrest, knee brake, chair position, bed height, and Trendelenburg, reverse Trendelenburg position. At the top sections, you can actually lock out the patient handset by using these switches and engaging it from unlocked to lock.
Okay.
It also has a CPR override function, which will take all of the bed functions back down to its original position as well.
Okay.
So moving on to the patient handset, we've got the standard button functions such as the backrest, knee brake, chair position, and bed height. But you'll see that we've taken off the Trendelenburg, reverse Trendelenburg, and the CPR.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to the side rail system. So you'll see that it's a split side rail system with 4 independent side rails on there, but we'll concentrate on this one. It's a 2-part drop down. I'll just bring your attention towards the blue plungers here.
Yes.
So by engaging the top plunger, will allow us to drop down 1 height. This will roughly come up to the top of the mattress platform. And by dropping down the second one, will ultimately kind of hide the side rail away.
Yeah.
You can, as well, for easier access, engage the plunger to completely remove and have a much larger side section.
Okay.
If you just offer this back up to the side, pull the plunger out, and then you're waiting for a 2-part click, so you know it's completely engaged.
Excellent.
Okay, so we're going to concentrate on the narrowing of the bed now. So what I'll just do is I'll just pull the mattress back just so that we can expose the bed frame. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bed up to a good working height.
Lovely.
So you'll see that the bed is a 4-part profiling bed.
Yep.
At the moment, it's currently set up to 4 foot or 120 centimetres wide, but each part of these 4-part profiles can actually narrow independently.
Right.
So now the bed's up to a good working height. You'll see underneath here, you'll see that there is a plunger on each side, which is exactly the same as a side rail. By engaging the plunger, will allow you to engage the middle of the bed from 4 foot down to 90 centimetres or 3 foot, which is exactly the same as a standard width bed. Okay, so if we was narrowing this bed for transportation, we've narrowed the midsections in, we'll narrow the top section in as well, but you'll see actually the headboard is protruding out slightly because we've got a 4-foot headboard and a 3-foot bed.
Yep.
The headboard does just remove.
Right.
There's no clip system involved, but by using the plunger, as we have done previously, will allow us to narrow the headboard down to 3 foot wide as well.
And that makes it a
Therefore, this side is now
corner.
ready for transportation.
Yep.
Okay, so let's move on to the mattress now. What I'll do is I'll manipulate the bed back out to 4 foot wide in order to kind of make sure that it will take the mattress and extend the headboard back out to 4 foot as well. Okay, so let's peel this mattress back and we'll go back towards the foot end, which is where the pump is.
Lovely.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn it on with the black button down here.
Yep.
I'm going to press auto firm, which is ultimately turbo, and within about 90 seconds, you can do this with a 70 stone patient on, is it will be fully inflated. So, on, auto firm, which puts it into turbo mode.
Right.
And what it'll do is it will count down from a 10-minute cycle time, back down to 0.
Okay.
Once it goes back down to 0, it'll go on to its original function, which is either static or alternating pressure.
Right.
So we'll just give that a minute. Okay, so the air cells on here are running east to west, and the centre section is actually 3 foot wide, like a standard mattress.
Right.
But in order to make it into a 4 foot or plus size mattress or bariatric piece of equipment, is the side bolsters are going to be coming up last and independently.
Okay.
So almost about a minute into that at the moment, so you can start to see that we're
impressive.
already at
Yeah.
full capacity.
Yeah.
So after 10 minutes, I'll go back down to 0, back onto its original function. The easiest thing here is actually for us to interrupt the cycle
Yeah.
by taking it off of auto firm. It's currently on static at full capacity of 100%.
Right.
You can actually adjust the firmness levels just by dropping it down 10% at a time. So now that's on 70%, and you can hear that the pump's a little
Yeah,
bit
I
quieter.
can hear it now, yeah.
Okay, so as you can see here, we've got 2 exposed pipes. These pipes are actually feeding air from the pump into the side bolsters. So we can independently take the air out of the side bolsters just by pushing these grey tubes. Okay, so now that the side bolsters have got no air going into it, it allows us to manipulate the air out of the mattress.
Right.
Patient will still be in a 3 foot midsection.
Yeah.
The bolster now allows us to get more access to underneath the bed.
Yeah.
So just as we did before, bed up to a good height, narrow down the midsections, which will actually allow us to operate personal care from a 3 foot bed platform.
Right, I got you. That's good.
So the reverse of that now is that we take these back out. So we've extended that back out by plugging the tubes back in, double click, the air will then get back into the side bolster. If you wanted to do that quickly, 3 seconds on the lockout button
Right.
will lock out the functions. Auto firm, again, which is turbo.
Yep.
You can hear that the turbo button's gone back on,
Kick back in.
and actually the air is going to go into these side bolsters a
Yep.
lot quicker. Okay, so the easiest thing for me to do now is to show you how this goes into transport mode. So, CPR valve from open, turn off the pump and unplug the mattress. So there's actually no air going into the mattress at all.
Right.
Patient's weight will actually be taking the air out of the mattress,
Yes.
but just for these purposes, I'll manipulate the air out. This will now give us access to underneath the bed. To narrow down the bed entirely. And I'll work my way around the whole bed. Like I said, patient's weight's going to be squishing all of the air out of it. And now this is ready for transportation. The only other thing to showcase is on the foot end of the bed, which is actually where the safe working load is indicated.
Right.
Which is 500 kg
Yep.
or 78 stone. That's the bed weight. We have also indicated on the other side, which is the maximum patient weight, which is 445 kg or 70 stone, mirrored also by the safe working load of the mattress.